Hey guys, welcome back to my 12 days of Christmas. Really? Okay, let's try that one again. Welcome back to my 12 days of Christmas. Today I'm going to be talking all about my empties. I have been hoarding all of this beauty trash for a decent amount of time now, and I'm ready to throw it all away. So it's time for an empties video. I love empties videos because if somebody goes through a product, they have a really good idea of if it works or not. So all of these are empties. Some are travel sizes because I've been doing a lot of traveling recently, and some are full size. So without any further delay, let's just jump right on into my beauty trash. Let's start this thing off with some body care. I have 3 body care products to talk about. The first one is something that I am so utterly obsessed with. This is the Milk and Honey Body Wash. This is in the scent Pink Grapefruit, Bergamot, and Cardamom. This is number 16. Milk and Honey, man, they are like killing it with the bath and body game recently. I left for a girls' trip for vacation, and when I came back, this is gone because my husband used the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but what was left. It had some, and then it was gone when I got back, okay? I was so upset because this is the best body wash I've ever used. It has pink grapefruit, like I said, and that just reminds me of my childhood. I get a lot of memories from the scent of this, so I'm obsessed, and the lather's really, really good too. And my husband's like, where's the pink grapefruit stuff? Where's the grapefruit body wash? So Milk and Honey looks like we're buying a new one. Okay, so next up, I have a shampoo. I've talked about Prose here on my channel before, and I have finished my shampoo from them. So how this works is a customizable shampoo. You go online, you fill out your profile, you answer all of their questions, and they create a customized hair care regimen for you. I've done this with another company before, and the result was good, but it wasn't anything mind-blowing. Like, I'm not gonna divert from my drugstore products for that one, but I will for this. I'm obsessed with this shampoo. I went home and this is the real test of it. I went home for a few weeks and I didn't use any of my own body care products or bath products. I just used what was available to me, and my hair, my roots specifically of my hair, started getting so oily and so greasy so quickly again. And when I came back home, it's been a few weeks now, and I've been using my new bottle of this because yes, I do have a backup, and my hair is slowly but surely re-transitioning back into the state where it was when I was using this all the time, where my hair doesn't get oily through the day like it used to. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm obsessed with the Prose shampoo. My next empty is something that is very much loved on my channel. This is a travel size of the Bum Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro. It's literally bone empty. I got every last bit out of this jar, and I have so many backups of this. It's a forever favorite. But you guys, there's a new body cream in town. It's also from Sol de Janeiro. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it above right now. I have a whole review on their brand new Coco Cabana, and this may or may not be getting replaced. You're gonna have to watch to see. Speaking of hair, I have some dry shampoos to discuss with you guys. Even though I've been using the Prose, and that's really helped with the longevity of my hair and how good it looks for an extended period of time and the oil production that I have, my second day hair still needs dry shampoo, and I love to use dry shampoo at night before I go to sleep to give me that bedhead in the morning. It's a great trick that I love to do. But I have 2 to talk about, one of which is a favorite and one I cannot stand. So let's talk about the good first. The Batiste Dry Shampoo. This is in their blush scent. This is the mega size. I get these at TJ Maxx. They're $10 at TJ Maxx for the huge size, which is a really good value for money. I have 10 backups of this. It's my favorite that I've ever tried in my entire life. They also have a blonde version, which is harder to find, and I love that one, and a brunette version. So if you have darker hair, it's not going to give you that white cast. So this is such a good one. And now one that I cannot stand. This has can you hear that? There's a ton left in this, and I refuse to continue to use it, which doesn't happen often. Normally, if I spend my money on something, I'm going to finish the product. This is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It is not refreshing. It says that it absorbs oil, fresh volume, and leaves no residue. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. I cannot stand this. It is not enough. It's like a little layer that's white and powdery and gross. No, 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 no. Believe it or not, I actually have 2 products that my husband finished this month. I'm like giving myself a pat on the back because I can't believe he's using skincare. And he's told me, like, out of his mouth that he loves skincare products and wants to use skincare products that are really easy. So he loves things with a spray. And so both of these are totally empty, and they're both from the brand Bourbon. So we have their Rose Mist for toning and hydrating. He is so funny. He's like, I want to tone. I love toning. Basically because it makes his skin feel really good, like out of the shower or after cleansing, but he loves this because of the convenience of the spray, and I think he really likes the packaging. Like, this is very masculine or unisex, so he doesn't feel like weird when he's going to reach for this kind of skincare. And then the other one, this is the product that's been really great for him. So for his job, he has to shave every single day, so aftershave or like oil or anything for his beard is always critical for him because he gets a lot of really bad ingrowns. So the aftershave spritz has been so good. He's been loving this stuff, and he's emptied it too. I actually have another body care product that was hiding amongst my sheet mask empties. This was just like a few uses kind of packet. This was the Terre de Mars 001 coffee scrub. It took me a really long time to actually use this, but once I did, I was so upset that it's so teeny. I want a vat of this. Like, I want a tub of this coffee scrub to use forever and ever and ever. Obviously, it smells like coffee, but it was so finely ground, and the scrub was so gentle on the skin. It was the perfect balance of gentle, but like you got a good exfoliation. Like, you felt it doing something. And after like you rinsed off, you were left, like, I was left with the softest skin ever. Such soft, supple skin without any residue. I really, really love this, and I kind of want to try and see if they have a bigger size because I need tons of this. Such a good one. Moving on to some masks, I have an empty of the Farmacy Hydrating Coconut Gel Sheet Mask. I really, really like this. I'm not a big fan of sheet masks, but this is a hydrogel, so it does stick and adhere really, really nicely onto the skin. I found it to be very hydrating, and I found this to be very comparable to my all-time favorite sheet mask, which is the hydrating one from Saturday Skin. So I would actually like repurchase this as a splurge to yourself. It's more expensive. I think they're like $6 each. I would wait for a discount, but it is a really, really nice hydrogel mask. And then I had more sheet masks, you guys, but I threw away the packaging, so I apologize for that. But I did not forget to throw away some packaging of some eye masks that I use. So I have 2 of these from Wander Beauty. They're the Baggage Claim Rose Gold eye masks. They were okay. I honestly wouldn't buy these in the future. I mean, they're really, really beautiful. They are rose gold. I mean, they're very hydrating for under the eyes, and they're very brightening too, I will say, but they're not the best that I've used, and I always compare everything to the next one I'm about to talk about, which is the Nature Republic Snail Solution Hydrogel eye masks. This is the best under eye mask I've ever found. Again, I'm a sucker for hydrogels. I also love anything snail related. I could leave these on for hours under my eyes. They depuff, they slightly brighten, they moisturize, they hydrate, they like plump the area that they're touching. They plump that area up, I'm not even kidding, and diminish some of your fine lines over time. I love these, and I mean, while the Wander ones are good, this is like excellent and exceptional, and if I'm going to spend my money on an eye mask, this is the one that I'm going to buy. Next up, we have another skincare product. This is the travel size of the Drunk Elephant Beste Jelly Cleanser. This is a whole ounce. It's very, very deceiving. You get a lot of product in this travel size. I used it all summer long on all of my trips, and I just now have finished it. So I'm pretty impressed with like the value for money in that sense. They reformulated this though. This is the older version, and I actually have the newer version in another travel size because I love the convenience of this. And I've got to say that I prefer the newer version. Not to say that this was bad. Some people claimed that this was drying on their skin. As somebody with combo skin who was using it during the summer, I actually found this to be quite nice, but the newer updated version is even better. There's absolutely no stripping whatsoever, and the skin is never like tight after use, and that's for summer or for the colder months in winter. So I've already repurchased this and I love the upgrade. The last few products are all makeup, starting off with something I've repurchased over and over and over again. This is the travel size of the Dr. Jart Pore. I have a new one, a full size, like sitting right over there. This is such a good one. I cannot recommend it more. I also have a Marc Jacobs lip gloss. This is in the shade Moonglow. I love the Marc Jacobs lip glosses. They're my favorite glosses I've ever used. They're slightly plumping, slightly tingling. They have a minty, like refreshing scent to them, and the colors and the shine that you get from these are just out of this world. So I was sad that this had expired on me, but I used basically the whole thing up, which says a lot because I don't really use gloss all that often. So I actually have Go Gadget Arm. I also have another one in the shade Pretty Thing. This is such a beautiful, like, muted rose for the lips. I'm definitely going to be adding more to my collection eventually, but for now, I've got to say goodbye to this one. I finished another foundation, my Holy Grail foundation, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I am in the shade Fair Neutral. This is like my 5th or 6th bottle of this. The only thing I don't like about this is the dropper. I scraped and scraped and scraped to get to the bottom. I wish I could have just smashed it and like use what was left over, but obviously I can't do that because glass, duh. But if it were in like plastic packaging, you better believe that I would have scraped every little ounce out of this beauty because it's the best foundation I've ever found in my entire life. And last but not least, I have a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. This is my favorite setting spray ever. I do have backups of this. The only thing I don't like is that it does contain a high percentage of alcohol, and alcohol is obviously very damaging for the skin. I've tried so many other setting sprays and nothing is as good as this, and I'll continue to repurchase it until I find something better. So those are all of my empties, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed going through my trash with me. If you like this kind of video, as always, let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for our next day of our 12 Days of Christmas. I'll see you there. Bye.